Goosehead has changed a great deal over the years. We're now one of the very largest agencies in the country. When we started, it was just a startup. So things have changed a lot since then. The way that we deliver service has changed. Early on, we had our producers also servicing their accounts. The idea there being, it's always a good opportunity to talk to a client. What we learned by sad experience is the people who are best at sales are frequently the worst at service.
Basically what we found is we had all these great sales agents that were spending way too much time servicing, and so they weren't able to actually go in and sell more over time because they just had to keep servicing the book that they'd already built up.
And so we found that if we created a separate service organization that with people who just focused on servicing our clients, we get a much better result.
The Goosehead insurance model allows for an entire back office to support the agent. One of the biggest benefits they will have is that they have an entire team of licensed agents that will proactively manage their book of business. So our agents that service these clients are all licensed, heavily trained continuously every single week.
At the end of the day, we just solve clients' problems. So when a client calls in and needs an ID card, I'm going to solve that. We're all licensed agents, so if a client has a need for a vehicle change or an updated binder, my team can fulfill that need. Really, we just hire a personality that's better suited for service than for sales, but we give them the same license as an insurance salesperson. Because at the end of the day, my people are going to want to talk to people and solve their problems, not sell them more product.
I think that what makes us the best is that we focus 100% on the client experience, and we're not just about selling products.
Potential franchises, one of the biggest concerns they have is whether or not our service team is going to take good care of their clients, because they've spent all this time binding this policy and getting this client in the door, and then to hand it off to someone requires a great deal of trust. What my goal is to hire the right people that are going to be driven to deliver that really high client service level.
Right, we hire the smartest people, we just allow them to be smart.
We really focus on client retention. Obviously any self-respecting service team would focus on that. But for us, it's about making sure that those clients are having those effortless experiences, which then turn into retentions.
We genuinely want to educate our clients so that they make smart decisions. And we know that if they make smart decisions, that over time, they're going to stay with us. I look at us as really consultants from an insurance perspective. The way that you would go to a financial consultant.
We promote what we call an effortless experience. And we track this and manage this through key performance indicators on our service team. One important one is Net Promoter Score.
And so we have an 85 NPS, which even beats USAA, who's someone who's listed as top-ranked client services industry, not just across insurance, but across every industry.
If you were to call our service team, you would get a live licensed agent on the phone in 30 seconds on average. These agents are experts on every product we sell, and they have full access to everyone's entire account, so they can service any client need, any question they have, across all lines of business and all policies and all carriers.
We can do everything from vehicle changes to an updated binder to the client just wants to call and say, hey, my neighbor had a pipe leak. Is that something I would have coverage for? And because of that license, we can legally have all those discussions with your clients, and honestly, it'd be better than your producers would, because most producers are very impatient. They're salespeople. So they don't want to spend all that time on the phone with the client to explain every in and out of all the water coverages. But my team does.
It is not about how many phone calls they take, but it is how many issues they've resolved, how many clients are happy.